Welcome, everybody, once again to Kicking with the Compas. Guys, I want to go home. I'm so tired. Things have been going crazy all over the world, and I've just about had it. Hi, everybody. I'm Sammy Gonzalez, aka The Mexcellence. It's time to talk about, on this special Wednesday double feature edition of the Kicking with the Compas, to talk about the things I actually want to talk about. Instead of all the things my brothers wanted to talk about when he was visiting. And joining me over there, completely on separate ends of the stage, we have...
There, is that better?
Yes, that's much better, actually. That's actually perfect. Who do we have? We have so many people.
Oh, Hagrid across from us.
You're a wizard, Harry.
I stole that from Hex 001, by the way. And then my name is Marco. You know me. And Jordan, you know him.
No, you don't. Who's Jordan? Who the fuck is Jordan?
Rakeen literally said Jordan's back from the store again.
Oh, welcome to King of the Compas. Jordan's back from the store. He's here forever. Hex also.
I got milk, nigga.
Subscribe for 15 months in a row. Be like Hexed. Subscribe 15 months in a row here. I gotta get the branding up. I should just go as Hagrid, huh? That should be my Halloween costume. Hi, everybody. I bought this wig using it for a Manscaped ad, and I was gonna return it, but then, as I mentioned to these guys before, my brother was on the show last episode on a special Monday edition, and this is a special Wednesday edition, and I'm wearing a wig, and it's super hot, and I'm only going to do this until I cut away, because this is hot as shit, and I can't see. Is this how it is, Marcos? When you have long hair, it goes over your face?
Yeah, that's why you wear a hat.
Oh, but this sucks. I'm wearing a hat, and I can't keep it over there.
Fellas, ladies, is your hair dry like Sammy? You're going to need some Soul Glow.
Ow! Welcome back. Oh, Christina Chin said, I'm going to donate 5 tier 1 subs to the community.
Elijah Bell loves the wig.
What the fuck is this wig? Hey, it's not a wig. This is my real hair. I'm dripping in finesse, as that Bruno Mars song says. Throw some perm on that attitude.
I was about to say, you look more like the dudes that sing the hamster song right now.
I don't know who sang those songs. Which hamster song? The tick-a-dee-da-dick-a-doo-doo. That one?
No. The one that was like really famous like 10 years ago.
The Kia
Party
Soul
Rock.
commercial?
Yeah.
Oh, the Kia Soul. What the fuck? Hold on. Marcos,
What up?
how is anybody supposed to go, the guys who sang the hamster commercial? Jordan, I don't know how you remembered the Kia Soul commercials in which they had the dancing hamsters, in which they were doing the Party Rock anthem. You could have said the guys with the sunglasses, the guys with the shuffling,
There's a lot of people
the
with
guys with the
sunglasses.
robot, the dancing robot. I would have got it
people had
much
dancing.
better.
A lot of people had a dancing robot.
Jesus Christ. But no, that's better than the hamster guys. They're not known for the hamster commercials.
I mean, they probably made more money off that hamster commercial.
Oh no, Party Rock anthem was fucking incredible. That was a great song.
But
Also,
no one saw them on tour. No one.
No, they did shows and that was it. They did-
now I look more like the Party Rock anthem guys. There you
Yeah,
go.
there you go.
Every day I'm shuffling. Pew, 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 pew.
Not gonna lie.
Serenity, subscribe 5 months. Welcome. And X-Men shirt is on point, they say.
Seeing Sammy in this wig, I'm like, hi, bird.
I feel like an animal from the fucking Muppets, but just Mexican. But this is my new look. It's gonna get us all the views.
He a real nigga now.
I can't change ethnicities. That's not what happens.
Hey, Lil Kim can do it.
Sam Sosa.
Right? Shit.
People were like, oh, so Sammy Sosa, is he white now? It's like, no, he just bleached his skin.
He's just Pink Panther.
He's just pink. Yeah. He's not even white. He's like pink, like Neapolitan ice cream pink. It's really weird. Pepto-Bismol. You know what? We're making fun of Sammy Sosa. Skin white, but the idea is he really is about as pink as Pepto-Bismol. Look at that right there.
Yeah, look at him.
Look at that right there.
That's somebody that hates his skin.
Right, but can you imagine just like being like, I'm the greatest, one of the greatest home run hitters of all time. Everybody loves me. I'm gonna take steroids to be at the peak of my game. I made baseball relevant in the 90s, but I still hate myself so much because colorism within the, I forget what he is, community.
Cuban.
Is he Cuban? Cuban community and
Is he
Latino
Cuban?
community.
I was pretty sure it's Cuban. It'll just say
fucking
right there.
hates
It's Dominican, right?
all of it. What? It tells me right here. Dominican American.
Yeah, I know
So
he's
yeah,
Dominican.
Wrong island.
one of the islands exactly. Proximity-wise, he's fine. But anyway, folks, it's been a hell of a week, and it's already only Wednesday, I should say. Okay, this hat is not big enough for both my head and the wig, so one of them's got to go. Party Rock is over. It's no longer in the house.
Welcome to the
tonight. Now we're
club.
here. Now we're back to normal, looking funky fresh. are the
did.
uncle and nephew and Red Fool of Barry Gordy's son. Yeah, that's right. Did you know that the guys from Party
they're
Rock?
related to Barry Gordy. They're the nephews, right?
Heard
Right.
the uncle stole all his money though. There was some like weird shitty thing about that.
Yeah, they're not friends anymore, I don't think. Even though one of them was like 45 doing all that shit, and one of them was like 28. And they were all like, we're both young men.
Hey,
Party
there's no
Rock
age
is
to
happening.
Party Rock.
Exactly. That being said, I didn't watch what was the show? Jersey Shore, where they did that song, Get Crazy, Get Wild. Have you heard that song ever? Like all the way through?
No.
So
I've never even heard it once.
oh my God. So Get Crazy, Get Wild. It's just everyone's like, oh, it's a cool song, Party Rock. Hold on. Get Crazy, Get Wild. Jersey Shore song. Everyone knows it. Everybody loves the Jersey Shore song. That's cool. But then like the actual song beyond it is just an anthem to titties.
My kind of song.
So let me see if I can play some without getting too much in trouble. But like this is the Jersey Shore thing. I'm just gonna play it as it is.
Pretty
right?
hit, Party Rock Bottom. That's pretty good.
Right. So you're hearing this.
Yeah.
Wild, this party, get loud. If you want to have fun, do some crazy. And then they do the other things, right? But let me play the whole song. Up to that point, and he just starts talking about titties. It's the funniest fucking thing. I mean, actually, I'll put the lyrics on. Here we go. Let me find it real quick. So, get crazy, get wild, get party, get loud. Let's see here.
I hated that sound then.
Oh, well, you hated Party Rock?
No. I meant the sound that song is using. Like, it's not very creative.
Oh, the
party music. Yeah.
That was Party Rock's whole thing. Was boop 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 boos and doot
Yeah, but
doos.
they did it 3 years before, probably, or something, where they were just like okay, but it was still like it was overplayed a lot in 2011. though.
Everything was overplayed a lot in 2011. There was like 8 songs in 2011.
still
2 of
playing.
them were Skrillex, 5 of them were LMFAO, and 3 of them were Lil Jon. That was all you could play, and then everything else was just derivative of that.
I was about to say they were still playing Usher.
Oh, yeah.
That's because Usher decided to sound like fucking LMFAO. Oh my God, I'm so in love. That's how I imagine he dances in the music
Kesha.
video.
Kesha was pretty cool.
Well,
Yes,
we want to talk about Kesha because that
she's
just
now.
breaks my heart. It just breaks my heart talking about Kesha. I can't do it. But let's go back to the Party Rock. It just goes into a titty anthem. Jordan, you seem like you missed out on a great song of your childhood.
Hey, he just loves titties. He's showing appreciation.
Right. It's just
He
like,
can build out a PowerPoint presentation like, I love titties, and here's why.
if titties were a stock, I'd invest in breasts. Love the way you move. I'm impressed. A lot of girls love us. We the best, I guess. Hey,
I love them titties.
I got the goose all right. Okay.
Put them on a glass.
Put the titties. Oh my God. Don't you, Felix knows how to trigger me. Because then there's flash your titties. But have you ever heard the song Big Booty Bitches?
Yeah, Edward used to play it.
Oh,
all
with
the time.
them, the 2 dudes.
The 2 dudes on the keyboard. Man, it is I heard it in a club one time. It's the greatest song of all time. What? There's a club remix to it.
Lord.
It's my favorite song. It's my favorite stupid song.
Well,
There's
no,
lots of stupid songs.
I
It's my
can't say
favorite.
that. I can't say that's bad because I'm not a fan to ratchet music. But there's this one artist. Her name is Sexy Red,
Sexy Red?
and her song is "I'm from out of town, something out around, my coochie pink, my booty hole brown." That is like my favorite lyric.
I actually like creative lyrics and
Yeah,
fucking
it's creative.
hoochie type shit.
Oh, yeah.
It's like that's some good shit.
Hoochie anthems are always accepted in the excellence.
I mean, she's not lying.
If it was something else,
The colors are right.
if the colors were wrong, there'd be something.
Girl.
Oh, my titties are kind of yellowish.
Ooh.
And then my pussy's kind of
randomly-
like.
I don't remember.
She got gender.
Oh, I remember one of them. But it was like I had a friend that made a whole bunch of like memes over like lyrics that made no sense. And the only one I remember is Nicki Minaj like, "I'm gonna put my pussy on your sideburns." It's like, what does that even do?
It's kind of it's all fine. Wait a minute, the math is not working really well. No, my favorite one is from Pitbull. Was it Shawty got an ass like a donkey with a monkey looked like King Kong?
See, that's-
What
yeah.
the fuck does that mean?
Oh,
I don't know what that
Equally
means.
as dumb. I'm gonna outdumb all of you.
Proceed.
If I fuck this model and she just bleached her asshole and I get bleach on my t-shirt, I'm gonna feel like an asshole.
Isn't that Kanye West?
That is a Kanye West lyric.
Greatest artist alive. Greatest wordsmith alive.
I said, that's genius.
I didn't. I said, I'm
That's
done
Albert
listening.
Einstein level right there.
No, I said, I'm done listening to Kanye West. I miss the old Kanye. Then he made a song that said, I miss the old Kanye because he knew that he was just going to start going crazy. He knew it. It was like the good part of him and the bad part of him. Well, the good part of him was like, hey, I need to put the song out. I miss the old Kanye.
Yeah,
fizzled out into existence. Out of existence, I should say. Then the new Kanye just started being white supremacist, and I wasn't okay with that.
Spasm.
But better than Kanye West, I would say, by far, is this classic by A Lost People.
This was recorded on someone's phone in 2008.
Android.
No, this is a Motorola.
You know, that would be hot in today's era, too.
Right? No, it's
That
a
would
good
be
song.
hot
That's
in
all the
today's
song.
era.
It doesn't get much better than that. It doesn't get much more interesting than that.
I'm telling
But guess what I want?
What?
Yeah, there's a mission statement. There's an introduction. There's a chorus. And then there's a conclusion. I want big, and then they go in the middle. Little bitches get out.
Right.
We don't want no
We don't
skinny
want no
bitches. 300 pounds. The guy in the back just fucking yelling. That's what we want, people, and that's what I want to start this show. Letting
You
you,
want a
all
300-pound girl?
I mean, I'm not against it like I used to be. That's all I'm saying. I mean, John Cena could do it. John Cena once took home and bedded a 300-pound woman, he said. And he was like, several. And the guys were like, you won't do it. And he was like, hell yeah. And he's like, I had a great time. He told Howard Stern, I had a great time. Had a great time. Well, you don't act like you haven't had sex with a 300-pound woman or ballpark, because you don't ask a woman her weight. That's rude. That was the noise you made when she jumped on top.
How's it going?
I'd be like, ah!
Oh, come on. No. Oh, like you're over here, Mr. Prince Charming over here.
Hey,
All the ladies love Jordan.
I set those standards. You are not crushing these pelvises, nigga.
Hey, you need to eat more
death by
calcium.
snooze.
You need to eat more calcium. That's what you need. You need to drink a fucking fruit smoothie like I am because I need some fucking roughage, dude. This weekend has been nothing but delicacies. I am so disgusted with myself at
You
this
got to
point.
wake up some mornings and just
What
eat a
did you
bag of
do?
carrots on those kind of weekends. That's what.
Yeah, I needed like carrots. So
Yeah, 'cause
no,
that's what I'm going to wake up this week is going to be a lot of drinking probably.
yeah, dude. No, so this weekend I took my brother was in town. I'm taking these glasses off. No more party rock anthems. I was hanging out with my brother. He's been to Austin like once or twice or something like that to come visit. But I needed to show him like the world. I got a good job, got my own apartment. I've grown up. I've grown up as a little brother.
Mature, my man.
Matured a little bit, right?
Yeah.
And so I was like, let me show him a good time. So I took him to a fancy restaurant. I took him to Mad Duck, Odd Duck.
Odd
Duck.
Is it minor?
Lamar.
On Lamar?
On Lamar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of sour duck. Never
Small
mind.
plates, very expensive, very rich.
You have
okay?
an odd and a sour duck in this city? Damn.
I know, I don't know. No, Mad Duck is in Fresno. That's another restaurant. But Odd Duck was good, delicious. I recommend it. Been there twice. So we ate there, and then we took him to Buc-ee's, and we had brisket sandwiches and all sorts of Buc-ee beaver nuggets and shit like that. And then we went to Terry Black's.
Okay.
He got a beef rib and some brisket, and I
Okay.
got some brisket and some sausage. And the thing is, as he said to himself, I did not plan on eating this much. I can't put it down like I used to because he's an older guy than me. He's my older brother, right?
Yeah.
But what ended up happening is we went to go get Terry Black's on the last day, and he left most of his plate of barbecue. So yesterday I was like, well, I don't want to cook, and I got all this barbecue.
Yeah.
I ate all that goddamn barbecue, and I am filled to the teeth with grease. I am just filled with just delicious
But it's
brisket
lovely
grease.
grease,
Oh,
though.
it was good.
It's that good time.
But like, I needed to make a smoothie before the show because I'm like, I need something health in my system. I think I'm literally just made
you need some fruit.
of grease and
That's
disgusting.
the next step, man.
What?
No, like it's just pacing yourself, figuring out what your limits are, kind of thing.
But I mean, what do you really limit yourself when you go eating when you're out of town? Like,
I do.
Well, he doesn't.
Because I go out of town for. Oh, well, we do the same kind of trips, 3 or 4 days.
Sure.
But I am starting to like taper off a little bit. On
Really?
certain things. Yeah. Because it's just like Well, one thing that I do enjoy when I take those little trips is like, man, having a hotel room to myself.
That's true.
That's fucking awesome. Oh, I love hotel rooms, man.
That's true.
It's so great.
But the other part is that I do start, because the first couple of times I went crazy a little bit. Now it's just kind of like, all right,
eat pounds, like pace myself on the trip. Yeah,
pace myself on food and alcohol enough to.
Oh yeah, I was drinking like crazy too because I don't drink unless I drink with people. I don't drink here in my house. So he's like, "Let's go drink." I'm having 4 or 5 beers at every meal, and I'm just like, so I just need to like just decelerate. And I mean, yeah, Broha asked, was it worth it? Absolutely. Spent a good time. I spent like $700 or something while he was here. I don't know what the fuck. How half of it was action figures and went to a con.
Yeah,
buying artwork and shit. So I'll make it up, or you can donate to the Mexcellence and fund my habits. But until then, I'll be okay. I think. Would you say I needed to eat carrots?
Yeah, carrots, roughage.
Carrots, fucking cornmeal, just like with the
Friday,
wheat on it too.
Saturday I was hanging out with them. We had a greasy burger at El Camino.
Mm-hmm.
I've still had
greasy burgers.
Is that good?
No, it was really good.
Oh yeah.
I woke up Sunday and ate a bag of carrots.
No, we didn't. We went straight to Buc-ee's, and then we had fucking quesadilla tacos and shit. Like we just kept going.
Yeah,
and
no,
so now,
that's what I mean by pace myself. I had a bag of carrots and just chilled for a little bit that day.
I kind of felt weird when I was the only nigga that was eating in the group when we went to Eagle Pass. I'm like, why am I eating and no one else is eating at this
we
point?
learned to pace ourselves.
I was hungry as fuck. And I was like, damn it, I'm eating everything. And everybody just sitting around talking and drinking. I'm like, nigga, I'm about to stuff my face with this food. Okay?
Right. And I don't eat barbecue unless someone comes and visits.
Same.
That's my rule.
Same.
Like I won't. He's like, hey, let's go eat barbecue. I'm like, nah. I'll get a sausage link or something that is not the full experience, because if I realize in my brain that I could just have it all the time, I'll just die.
Keep doing it.
I'll just die.
Hyper fixated on that type of food.
No, my wallet does not. Can't do that.
Well, not now, but later on, yeah, you can do it, bro.
Well, that's the thing, Jordan. Thanks for coming in, by the way. We're on an off schedule this week. Tommy's going to come later tonight. He's got work and stuff. And so we are actually doing a part 2. We're still in the intro, by the way.
Yeah.
We're doing a part 2 today as well. Not only are we doing this show, but we are doing this show for you. And then we're also doing an NFL fantasy football draft after this at about 9 o'clock Central Standard Time. So you still got plenty of show coming. And I got a tune-up. I got a tune-up story for you because you came in the clutch and you said, what the hell are we talking about? Well, we got Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift acting a goddamn fool.
What'd she do?
Oh, I'll tell you. She's breaking all
Those
sorts of
Caucasians.
breaking all sorts of rules. We got the doo-doo plane.
Who?
Did you hear about the doo-doo plane?
No.
Oh yeah, he's the dude. Yeah,
He's heard about the doo. Marcus is gonna hear about the doo-doo plane, and we'll see what he will do in that situation, or doo-doo in that situation, if you will. But no, Jordan.
Oh,
I gotta warm you up.
So just real quick question while everything's lined up. So we're not talking about Burning Man. That's the only one I kind of knew about.
We could talk about Burning Man as well. Burning Man was on the docket.
ridiculous.
It's just it concluded yesterday, and so it's like we have the final full story. But that was the one where it's like, what can you say? But at the same time, there's a lot you could say about rich people dying in mud. Dying
Football,
in mud.
Politics.
Football,
racism.
politics.
What a time to be alive.
Oh man.
Dying in World War I style trenches.
Oh no! Just drowning in World War I. God dang it! Mustard gas everywhere. No one knows how to do this. Okay, let me go ahead and chug the rest of this drink.
On today's episode of The Mexcellence, niggas.
What? I didn't hear what you said. All I heard was the last part. And so I didn't want to drink to confirm or do one of these after you said it, because I was actually trying to pitch this little mini blender.
Hey, rest in peace to the Pacquiao dude. Or the dude that ate the one chip, he died. Dude, rest in peace to him, man. No, hey, you're the real one.
That's not the warm-up story, but yes, a teenager died from the Pocky one chip challenge.
Shout out to the police officer that took that lady to Pound Town in his backseat of his cruiser.
I saw that too.
Shout out to him. He a real one too.
Let's hope that she was of age. She looked very young. I can't tell.
Hey, that's all right. He red shirt. I was about to say the P word. Never mind. You're a real one, brother.
I'm just saying.
What's funnier, the police officer or the Amazon driver doing it?
There was an Amazon driver?
There's an Amazon driver that did that?
More space and probably better AC.
Yeah. Just real quick. Just do you understand what the fuck Jordan just said in that 2 minutes sentence fragment right there? Maryland officer suspended after video shows him enter the backseat of a police car with a woman.
Beating it up.
It was egregious. If I described it just like that, that's exactly how it happened. No, Manny Pacquiao did not deny.
I'm not Pacquiao.
It's the Packy challenge. It's the Packy one chip challenge.
Yeah.
A kid died apparently after taking a part of that. Well, that's just a fight in a Walgreens. Why is fuck Fox News? I clicked on the first one. It was Fox News, and it just showed two black people fighting at Walgreens. It's like that has nothing
could be
to
news too.
That's not news compared to what it is. Like black people die from the chip and fight at Walgreens. Fox News.
Dude wanted revenge.
From the grave?
Yeah.
No, but yeah, he.
Dude, if I die from a Packy chip, you go fight the Packy dude.
He's not gonna be
I'm
at
down for
Walgreens.
that.
That's what I'm gonna say. But yeah, poor kid, man.
Picking up a prescription.
Fucking poor kid, dude.
Why they got him that picture, man?
That's his picture. That's what he looks like.
Lips white from sucking the pussy in the pipe? God damn.
Okay, that's not your tune-up. That's not your tune-up story. We're not going to disrespect the 16, 14-year-old kid.
Rest in peace, man. You a real one.
I mean, look.
Is he just at a stadium chilling?
Yeah, he's probably a football player, man. I don't
just
know.
confused. I was just...
Fine, Jordan, look it. I know you're a little on edge right now. It feels like you're a little on edge. You're fine though, because the government is out of your phone now, is out of your pornography. Because we were in dire straits a few moments ago.
Oh.
Because September 1st here in Texas, a bunch of rules went into effect, right?
Yeah.
You know, like drag shows almost got banned. There's a lawsuit now fighting that stuff. So, but that was going to be on the
Federal
docket.
judge put out an
if you
injunction.
are drunk driving and you kill the parents, if you Batman a kid, then you have to pay child support to the kid.
Yeah.
So like all sorts of crazy rules. You could get pulled over for being gay, probably. I don't know. I didn't read all the rules.
I don't know
but
if that one's crazy or it's just kind of...
Well, I would say that the most interesting law, I think, was passed this year or last year, or a couple. Well, the interesting law is the Crown Act, which is pretty much discrimination against hair, which I thought that was actually pretty cool. That
Which
Texas
you
would do
can't
that.
do it. It's not more allowed. It's actually a good thing about it in Texas.
discriminate against
you can't.
people with-
So if you have blue hair, short hair, curly hair, dreads, rose, anything like that, you
Bald
cannot
head,
discriminate.
scallywag.
That's why Sam had to take his wig off.
Exactly. If I wore that wig, I could be like, "Hey, you can't judge me. I identify as a wig wearer." I don't know if you identify, but no, this one got fought in the courts because Texans said, I will not have my First Amendment rights of watching pornography without IDing myself fucking stopped. All right,
That's not new. Actually, there's Pornhub.
Is another state that had it.
There's actually a couple of states.
Utah did it.
There's a couple
Utah.
of states that are like, we don't want Pornhub here without age verification. And also, Pornhub is not showing in certain states, actually, too.
Right, because of that age verification law. So the rule was right here. Score one for Pornhub. A federal judge ruled Thursday that a Texas law requiring pornography sites to institute age verification measures and add prominent warning labels about the alleged dangers of porn violates the U.S. Constitution's First Amendment right, prohibiting against free speech restrictions. So you would have to put your ID into a system which... A lot of people were saying, oh, yeah, that goes to another company that's verifying elsewhere. It's not United States based. And that could be hacked, and your whole ID could be hacked. You could be frauded entirely. And also, I don't want people to know about my dirty, dirty business. So...
Ashley Madison.
Ashley Madison leak, right? All those relationships ruined because of all that adultery on Ashley Madison, if you remember that story a few years ago.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, Texas will put up with a lot of bullshit, but they were like, nay. Not my pornography. And imagine being really in one of those states. Like Utah, they got their own thing going on. The Mormon community and everything like that. They got their own rules and stuff. That's its own thing.
Jim Jones.
But like Texas, that is something where they're like, you ain't gonna take my freedoms away. You ain't gonna take away
You're not gonna take
my
guns,
pornography.
my freedom, and my porn, okay?
Pornography. I mean, I would fucking lose my mind if I had to age verify every time I logged into an adult. I don't log into an adult website. I just go on them.
I just don't want my information to be logged anywhere in any type of database. I am so against that.
I heard some, and I forgot the exact details because it was one of my friends was telling me about that. Instead of doing like the Patriot Act and asking Verizon Wireless and all this other stuff, like they're just straight up buying your information from places that you're putting your information on there.
Oh yeah.
I thought that was hilarious. I was like, damn, like what a weird capitalist fourth wave that we're living in right now.
Nah, the one that's weirding me out the most, where it's like those Instagram trends where it's like, post your baby's date of birth and middle name, and then people fucking do it.
Wait, that's real?
Yeah.
I thought that was just memes making fun of it.
No, that's real because they do that. Like, so I have a few friends that are like moms now or whatever, and they're like, it's my baby. Here's their date of birth, the time that they were born, their full name. And here's everything they've ever done. Exactly. Jebediah Johnson O'Reilly. I'm like, what kind of name is Jebediah Johnson O'Reilly for Meskin?
Surprise, not to cut you off, but a lot of subscription websites already collect that information.
Oh, yeah. They do. Well, they collect it based off of, like, your IP and stuff like that, your location, things of that sort. So we know that Alabama's into, like, sepsis report the most. They do the fucking chart every year. And it's like, I just want to watch in peace. Because imagine, you're like, oh, that's a cool link. I'm going to take a look at that. I'm in my own recreation time. You need to put your ID in. And then you got to go to the super skeezy ones, and that's even more dangerous. The ones that don't give a fuck about age verification. And then you're all over the fucking place. Mm-hmm. So, but what do you mean proof people are brainwashed by the phones? Is it because the porn access is easy? Everybody watches porn. Everybody's been watching porn since forever. There was a whole thing in the 70s where a political adversary was called Deep Throat, based off of a popular pornography. Have you ever seen the man on the street interviews of people interviewing about Deep Throat, like the actual movie? No. It's the funniest shit in the world. They're like dirty old ladies. They're like, if I want to watch an adult movie, I will watch an adult movie. Hey. And then have you actually watched Deep Throat, the movie from the 70s?
No.
It's hilarious. It's very funny.
What's her name? That her husband tricked her into doing porn. Is that what you're talking about, Deep Throat?
Is that why she's like an anti-porn advocate now?
Yeah, I think it is Linda Lovelace. Yeah,
Linda Lovelace is totally.
Oh my God, no! I don't want. How far can you Deep Throat questions? No, I want.
Absolutely. Eat that banana.
Oh, my search history is over. This is not what I want.
You can access porn on your smart fridge. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Smart fridge?
Oh yeah, smart fridge. Well,
it's because we're too poor to have a smart fridge.
I know. What is a smart fridge?
A smart fridge is a fridge with a tablet on the screen that can tell you information like what the weather is, what your food is, like expiration dates on your food.
Your milk's about to go bad.
It tells you how long your milk is, all that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, and then it's connected to Wi-Fi always. It might have a camera so that if you're too fat and they're like, hey, you need to be off the fridge. After 7 o'clock, it can lock your fridge for you if it scans your face.
Oh, that's too much.
I think I'm making that up, but they should do that.
But what it can do, if you're in the TJ Club where you're not noticing all your money, well, he does notice because he's very good at it, but it won't hurt you. Like, you can set your fridge to order shit for you. Like, you finish the milk, and then it's like, oh, ding, like Amazon delivery, milk's right there.
Yikes. Well, I see how helpful that is, but at the same time, it's like, yikes. I don't do my short searches on Firefox or Google anymore.
What are you on, Opera?
DuckDuckGo.
No, I go to the Onion router. That's where I go.
The Onion router? What is that?
Secret.
Are you going to the dark web for your porn? Just so it's untraceable? Not to do anything nefarious, just so that nobody knows that you're looking up Triple Threat Stepsister 4.
No.
I don't know what the triple threat is, but I'm here to find out.
I go to that because my research that I do, sometimes you have to go beyond the surface.
What research are you doing? Jordan, I don't even want to ask what you're into. I'm into like the basics, man.
Incognito mode don't work. That's why Google have a lawsuit now with that bullshit. It don't work.
No, that's right. Use a VPN to delete your history daily? No. VPNs?
No. I wouldn't even go that route.
No, my secret.
I don't even know how much a VPN costs, but if VPN out there wants to sponsor the Excellence, I'll gladly find out.
Oh yeah, we will. Hey, we don't know anything about VPNs. Is there somebody out there that could teach us about VPNs?
Ooh. Oh, I know about VPNs. What?
No, shut up. No, you don't. You don't know anything about VPNs. Also, if there's any blue pills that help with men erections, or let's see what else is there. Any Audible, any audiobook recommendation places? I don't know. I want to get into reading. Maybe we'll have a sponsorship one day.
Who taught you Octagon?
There's any website out there that can make Sammy a lord? I don't fucking
Right, yeah. I really want 1 square foot of land in Ireland to be called a cool name that helps with growing trees in the area. These are the things I want in real life. Also, I could use some shoes that are waterproof.
Hey,
that'd be really cool.
What's the other one? The headphones.
Oh yeah, and then these cool watches. Oh man, my Apple Watch. My Apple Watch. Hey, Legends. No names. No names. Oh yeah, and there's a gaming thing where you can barrage in the daytime. Exactly.
Said Blue Chew plus Surfshark is a good time.
Now, if it was Blue Chew and Game Shark, that'd be an even greater time. It'd be your childhood and your adulthood combining. Just have an erection playing Sonic 3. This is fucking where it's at right now, baby.
Chun-Li!
Oh, man. Don't you get me started on Chun-Li.
What?
I don't know
Porn?
how much. Oh no, I've already seen it. I was a teenager. That's fine. I already got past that. I'm like, oh, Chun-Li naked. There was canon films that came out where they showed
Now there's
Chun-Li's
cosplayers
boobs.
that dress up like Chun-Li and have an OnlyFans.
Now there's cosplayers. that play. You know what? I've never actually bought an OnlyFans. That's the thing. I've been able to always find them online via stealing.
Why don't you create one?
Because I wouldn't know what to sell.
Behind the scenes spicy content.
What spicy content would people want from me? Why did I ask that question knowing that someone's going to answer? God damn it.
I mean, you could do something.
The only
You
thing I
can
would
step
do.
on peanut butter.
The only I was gonna say that. The only thing I would do technically is feet content because I don't care for feet myself. I don't like feet. I don't really care for my feet. So it would be such an impersonal experience where it's like, I'll buy you socks for
There you
$400. I'd be like, sure.
Build Lego sets naked.
Build Lego sets naked.
Like have an erection and build a wall around it.
That I would need a sponsorship for that. I'm not quite as young as I
He's
used to
building
be.
a moat around his penis.
Oh, guys, it's a drawbridge. We're going to take the castle. And I just have the minifigures on my wang. Yeah.
Not the Mexicans cast on his penis.
just breaking all the Legos everywhere. Got fucking knights running around and stuff. God, you guys need to get better with these names. I can't eat if I won't eat ass in my privacy of my own life. What means I would do it for the cameras? It's a.
You missing out, man. It's
fine.
an aphrodisiac.
Are there beaver secretions in there or something? Don't you have coronavirus? I just had it. I just had coronavirus.
I barely go
Got
out.
the antibodies.
No, they don't work anymore.
No, like having COVID is a different antibodies than the.
But it doesn't work anymore. You can get reinfected now. Like, it doesn't
We
matter
always
anymore.
could.
Yeah, but like extra hard now.
They lied. No, she's kidding.
ASMR dressed as a leather daddy. The gays would make you. I don't want to queer bait though, because I'm not gay.
I remember before the vaccine, there was some lady that worked at WWF that got it like 5 times in 3
God
months.
damn.
Yeah, she's probably cut off
like,
at least 4
"Please
years
stay
of her
inside."
lifespan. Good God.
Jeez Louise.
Also, that just sounds like a threat. You gonna eat ass whether you like it or not. Rakeem, I'm gonna ban you if you say any sort of heinous shit like that
Don't
ever
ban
again.
Rakeem. He's been here for like 3 years.
Yeah, and he knows better than to threaten me with a bad time.
He didn't say it was his ass.
No, I didn't. No, he said any. He said I should. Like, it's gonna happen.
Like, we're going to tie him down to the bed and be like, yo, Paco, sit your ass on his face.
like Rakishi in the corner. No,
Smack your ass, be like,
yeah, it's just,
What?
it's not a thing. It's not a thing that is on my thing. It's not queer beta. You need more gay friends. You think gays don't love straight men. Yeah, but I don't want to just be used for my body. Come on now. I have a little more dignity than that. That being said, I've been to a gay club like one time, maybe twice. One time with a girl, one time with Ray and his brother. It was his birthday.
What, the
Okay.
Coconut
No, it was
Club? The Coconut Club?
I believe so. I'm not sure. And
yeah.
So Ray's brother is his birthday, and he's bi, I believe, or on LGBTQ family.
All right. Were you about to say on the spectrum?
Yes, but not like the spectrum. I meant like the gay spectrum, but that's not a real thing that's been invented yet.
gay.
So yeah, everyone's in that void. I guess is it a spectrum or a void? That sounds worse somehow.
I think it's
you're in the gay void.
spectrum, I guess.
You're just in the void of gay somewhere. But
When you're like asexual, then you're in a void.
right.
Oh, yeah.
But even then, I think that counts for something. You get a flag still. So that's the idea. Yeah, there you go. Sexuality is a spectrum. No, it is a spectrum. Yeah. So both the autism and LGBTQ spectrum, both spectrums. Okay, I was wrong. Point is,
The producers. Huh? I love the producers. Just
I
read a
love the
quote.
producers too.
If
You got it, flaunt it. Anyway. I forgot what I was talking about. I was at the gay club with Ray's thing. And I'm with this dad who is like a clean-cut military guy, army guy. And so me and him are kind of looking at each other. I have my back against the wall. I'm just watching everybody have a good time. That's just what I was doing. And I looked
No
over
dick
to
in my
him.
butt today.
And I looked over to him and I'm like, what are we doing here? And he was like, I don't know. He was supporting his son. And Ray was with a girl and he was dating at the time. And they were dancing right next to me. They were doing all intimate. And I'm just like, hey, don't pay attention to them. Just watch the gays having fun, whatever. And then a guy came up to me because I was singing the song. It was like let's say it was a Kesha song. Let's just say it was a Kesha song. And I knew the song. So I'm like, don't stop, make it pop. Easy, turn my speakers up tonight. dun. And so a guy saw me singing it, and the guy looked like Childish Gambino. I was like, okay, man. And he goes like, yeah. And I was like, yeah. I put my hand up, and then he put his hands into mine.
Hey!
And I was like, don't stop making it. And I was like, whatever, right? And then he's like, so can I buy you a drink? And I'm like, actually, man, I'm not gay. I'm
That's
sorry.
where the line gets cut.
Yeah, and I was like, no,
I ain't
because
trying to lead you on, man.
you know, that was the thing, because it would be one thing where it's like, I could get a free drink. It didn't harm nobody, right? I bought plenty of girls a drink that never gave me nothing.
Gay baiting at that point.
No,
Sammy.
but I could have got a free drink. I was thirsty. It was 1:54 p.m. So let's call.
I can be gay for a little bit, just a little part. My throat's a little parched.
Exactly. And I was like, maybe. I go, but and then when he held my hand, I was like, this doesn't feel right, but it don't feel wrong, but it don't feel right. And so I had to be like, whatever.
His hand was moisturized, I'm pretty sure.
It was soft as shit. That is the one thing I do remember. It was soft as fuck. And I was like, okay, but I go, no, man, I'm not gay. And he goes, actually, this is what he said. He goes, what a shame. And then he walked away. I was like, you're right. And then so I'm there, Ray's still dancing with this girl, and then he grabs my hand. I go, what the fuck are you doing, Ray? You son of a bitch. Caught me off guard, because I'm like, who's grabbing my hand? It was him, right? And then on the way out, I might as well finish the story at the
Might
gay
as
club.
well.
So I'm a Goliath. you're getting there, man. Just want a cute Mexican bear. You're almost there.
It's cuffing season.
I need a big boy.
There they were.
Big boy.
There you go.
My grandpa came out as gay. That was a mind trick. That's fucking cool, honestly.
Brock Hudson.
So anyway, it's closing time. It's time to leave, right? And I'm waiting for Ray. Everyone's filing out, whatever. And I'm standing there. People are passing in front of me. I'm just waiting for my party to show up. And then all of a sudden, somebody just does one of these. They caress my face, grab my beard, and they just they put their hand like hard on my face. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? And I see it, and it's this little cholo, like a little stocky cholo dude. And I was like, what the fuck? That was weird. And so I was like, I'm not gonna react. It's not a big deal, whatever. But that was a little weird. Even if a girl would have done that, I was like, that's a little weird. But anyway,
Hey, Sammy, this is like your second gay story on this.
This is the same night. This is the same night.
If this is the third, if you tell me another gay story, I'm like, man, I'm gonna question you at this point because
Well, it's part of the same story, so don't worry. So then I walk out the door and I'm waiting. And I see the guy, and I'm fucking like bored, and I'm just like, okay, I'm waiting for everybody to come out. And I go up to him, I go, hey man, that wasn't really cool what you did, man. You really got to ask me consent to touch my beard like that. And he was like, oh, I'm so sorry, fool. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings, man. I go for it. He's like, what, man? I go for it. It's fine. I'm fucking with you. And he goes. And he grabs my face. He starts rubbing my face. He goes, thank you. It's so soft. And I was like, all right, man. You have a good night. Take care of yourself. He goes, you too. And then he jumps in my arms. And I was like, hey, man. All right, buddy. It's time for you to go. And then he took off, and he was so happy. And I had brought so much joy to that man. And I was
made
like,
his night.
Exactly. And I was like, man.
Now he's gonna get on Pornhub and look at folks look like you.
Exactly. Because I've mentioned this before.
Big Mexican bears.
Big Mexican bears. And so, but I feel like I had that power.
You contributed.
And I contributed to the culture for that moment. But the idea is that I can't hold on that long to that. I can't use it for OnlyFans. That power is evil because I could flaunt it because I'm a genre. I've mentioned many times on the show. I am a genre.
Money. You can make money.
I can make weird foot content, fetish, Kool-Aid, just step on Kool-Aid, Jello, step on biscuits.
And when you do step on Jello,
covered in honey.
Say, if you step on Jello, you be like, hey, hey, hey.
Why am I Fat Albert? Jordan, I think I'm bleeding into your content that you make on your time.
Hey, don't question my shit.
Hey, man. Hey, because look, man, all I'm saying is I might need to start making money. Like I said, I'm buying figures. I'm going to concerts. There's all sorts of things. I might need to find a way to make some quick cash, and I might be really good at stomping bread. All right.
Hey, we doing Thanksgiving butt naked. That's where our OnlyFans go.
Okay, look at now. All the LGBTQ in our chat are like, okay, Bear. Also call me Bear in the chat. That better not. There's already a guy in our circle named Bear, so I can't take it.
He's never been on the show.
He's never been on the show,
Bear.
but you can't call me that.
Alfred.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
like,
He's never
what?
been on the show.
Yeah, Alfred, come on the show so they can call you Bear, so nobody calls me Bear. But like I said, things are getting expensive. Jordan, Marcos, I need to buy these concert tickets. Because Burning Man is expensive. Thousands of dollars to go get caught in the mud.
Wait, real quick. The guy from Fire Festival? He's selling tickets.
Yeah, they're doing a Fire Festival
It
too.
already sold out too.
Yeah, I saw that. I said, I want to go. Just so I can lay in the mattress in the sand.
Well, that's what everybody did in Burning Man, and they got caught in the mud. A torrential rain came down.
There was no
Explain that
sand.
story.
It was not sand.
Explain that story to me. What the fuck happened?
Okay. So, Burning Man.
change happened.
Climate change. The real victim of the Burning Man thing is the world because of climate change.
Okay.
But no, so here, let me paint the tale. This way, it feels that much sweeter when you know the whole thing from front to back. So, and I'm okay. We're doing good on time. We got to stop a little early before the draft so I can set it up. But is it 9 or 9:15? The draft.
Let me double check.
Please double check while I set this
You
up.
can also just change it to 9:50.
Either way, yeah, please do. If it's not 9:15, please make it 9:15. So, Jordan, there's all the rich people going to Burning Man. You know the concert. It's or not a festival. It's a festival
In the desert.
In the desert with music. They get a big effigy of a man. They burn it, and people are there for a week. It's a good time. Apparently, I've never been, but going to there were some land protesters. You know, indigenous folk and whatnot. People saying, "Hey, man, get off of our land. You just come in here, leave a bunch of trash, tear everything up, fucks up the earth, it fucks up the animals. Everybody's fucking burning a bunch of wood in the middle of the desert. That's not good for the planet." And they stopped traffic. They sit in the middle of traffic and they said, "Fuck that noise." And then somebody allegedly called the cops on them. And the cops fucking rammed into their car barricade, pulled guns on everybody because apparently they said, like, they're shooting at people. They're shooting at people. They weren't shooting at people. They were peaceful protesters. Cops came and beat the shit out of them, dragged them away. And then all the rich people said, "Fuck yeah, time to party."
Yeah.
And then they go, I want to say the second day or something like that. So everyone gets in, everyone gets set
I
up.
don't even know how Burning Man really works. It's one of those yuppie fests that I don't no interest in going to.
Right. Well, I guess the thing is, like, everyone's on by themselves. Every man for themselves. We don't need the outside world. We just need ourselves.
It's just one of those things where just when there's too many yuppies involved, I'm not down for it. So it's that Coachella, Electric.
Right.
Daisy used to be fun like 10 years ago. Now it's just kind of like
EDC, right?
yeah.
I still want to go to that.
Yeah.
Just
So,
depends.
but the thing was is that it was very cool in the late 2010s, 2008, 2009, 10, whatever.
Like Bonnaroo.
Actually, no, 2010s. I'm sorry, we're a decade removed from that. Yeah. And so people were like, "Oh, that's really cool because people made it. People of the culture made it." Then they go, "Well, this is getting popular. Let's raise the prices." Then they priced out regular people, and now it's only rich yuppies from San Francisco, tech bros, and things of that sort. And so it priced out everybody, so it's not cool. Nobody cool is going to it. Just a bunch of dorks are going to
Well,
it.
you can run into some celebrities, so you're definitely.
mean,
Just depends.
So you can just watch
Coachella.
some dorks going to it.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's like, I'm a celebrity. I'm going to go to Burning Man because I need, was this fearless self-reliance or some bullshit? That's the catchphrase or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I want to say, let's say the second day, like before they set everything up, torrential rain. So torrential rain in the middle of this flatland desert. Now, here's the thing. If, like you said, Marcos, if it was just sand, you'd have a beach situation here. But they got like 4 or 6 inches of rain. They got like months and months worth of rain over the course of like a day and a half. And instead of it being like sand or like limestone or something that could absorb it properly, it was like fish fossil powder.
It was clay. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's
It
like
was just
clay.
Literally clay.
But not quite like clay, like you'd mold like a pot or something out of it. It was more like clay, but also kind of aerated. So if you try to step in it when it's wet, it goes, and then it goes, and it covers your foot, and then it dries pretty quick. But if there's moisture around it, it just stays wet. And so what's happening was people were trying to drive away, trying to leave, trying to get the stuff out of it, and it's everywhere. It mucks up everything.
Wow.
And so the road leading out is like a 60-mile straight shot in that desert that has to be completely dry for people to leave. And so these people could not leave. Everything's covered in absorbing mud. It's caked on everything and everyone. Some people didn't make it. They'd fucking died for different reasons. I don't know how. People were just doing drugs. Some people tried to stay on. I think Chris Rock got stuck out there.
Yeah, Josh Ben's bringing up that Diplo and Chris Rock had a hitchhike out.
Right.
It was crazy because Monday Chris Rock was at the Beyonce show. I'm like, damn, he went there quick.
Right. He got, there's a quick turnaround there, but it says Black Rock Desert, Nevada. Muddy roads flooded by a summer storm that left tens of thousands of partygoers stranded for days at Burning Man kind of culture had dried up enough by Monday afternoon to allow them to begin their exodus. Event organizers said they started to let traffic flow out of the main road around 2 p.m., even as they continued urging attendees to delay their exit to help ease traffic on Monday. About 2 hours after the mass departure began, organizers estimated a wait time of about 5 hours. So, yeah, it was 110 miles north of Reno, and people had to Was it? Well, yeah, more than half an inch of rain fell Friday. So not even that much. This is half an inch of rain, but that was enough. And so it was.
Has it never rained at Burning Man before? Like, it's not on my radar kind of thing.
No, it's in the middle of the fucking desert. Like, it's not supposed to rain, rather. In late summer, it's not supposed to rain.
But here we are.
Global warming's never a real thing that's ever happened. But, like, people were trapped. And it was rich people that were like, some of them were like, yeah, some of us didn't make it, but this is all we need. They try to turn it into like this fucking masculinity thing where they're so fucking tough. And then other people were like, dude, we're going to fucking die. We don't got no potable water. All we got are these mushrooms and this beer, and we can't sustain off of these things. I got these Cool Ranch Doritos. I can't eat them.
Well,
let me see if I can find some footage of that Burning Man stuff, because it was, you didn't see any of it.
No, I did not. I did not see any footage of that.
Yeah, dude. Let's see if I can. Well, you can look at the mud tracks.
In this hour with thousands of people in a sticky situation.
I thought you were
in
just
the
going to
Nevada desert.
TikTok.
This is new CNN drone.
I just want to see this right here.
Of people who came for the normally sun-soaked Burning Man festival, but extreme weather intervened. This video taken just a short time ago as the revelers were.
Everyone's just trying to leave.
A collide of fuck up right there.
Right. And like I was trying to find to see if there was any footage of like there's like the festival, it's all abandoned and shit. Let me see if I can find TikTok. Yeah, TikTok is the new search engine, folks. We got to get with the times because we're elderly. We want to look at YouTube for video, but let's see here.
Okay, so everyone having a Pokemon
we don't
Go
get flagged on TikTok.
Oh, that's true. That's another thing too. Burning Man rain. Oh, there we go.
There's a picture of a Jeep like half in the mud.
That was from an older thing, but that's the same type of sediment,
yeah.
though. Well, that was the thing that you saw.
Someone who tried to escape Burning Man.
That's not someone leaving from Burning Man, but that's the type of sediment that they were in. Where if you tried to run in complete rain,
Why the Spanish music too?
I don't know. Hey, it's a viral thing.
It was a climatic end to a chaotic weekend. As fireworks.
Some people stayed to fucking do the fucking burning because they couldn't not
but the
do the
road
thing.
leading out of the remote Nevada desert is a daunting scene. Tens of thousands of revelers sitting in a miles-long line.
I wouldn't
of
even want
vehicles
to go
leave
into
the
that with that
Burning
much
Man
traffic.
Right, and that's what it looks like coming in. That's what it looks like coming out. Always, let alone after
I'm staying
days
for at least a day or two
of mud.
There ain't no rules for camping a day extra.
Shit.
I'm like going to ACL.
Caked in mud, everything.
Sorry, I had a really bad
Oh shit!
joke.
I just realized that music's probably gonna get us copyright stricken. Fuck. Anyway,
I was gonna say a really bad joke.
what were you gonna say? Say it.
I said, God damn, this look like Katrina.
Well, that's the thing.
You can make a joke about Katrina. It's been 20 years.
Yeah, dude. No. I mean, it's mud. People abandoned. People like left for dead.
Is that Puerto Rico?
Okay, that's a little closer. That's a little too soon. Not that I'm the one that's like, oh yay, Puerto Rico. Okay, I fuck with Puerto Ricans all the time, but I ain't that guy.
Carlos appears in the chat.
Why you fucking talking about Puerto Rico, man? But yeah, dude.
I'm sorry. I thought somebody did say that.
What'd they say?
I thought somebody said, "What you talking about Puerto Rico?"
Yeah, but look at that. See, like these are people just like trying to escape Burning Man. So the people had some 4-wheel drive cars, were able to get out before it got too bad. But that's the thing. It made all these rich people, they're there to go enjoy things, and they just had a shit time. They had a shit time because they're reaping the fucking what they're sowing with all the mud and all the global warming that's happening because of that, all the mudslides that happen in Southern California, all the crazy shit that happens because of their cash grabs.
Absolutely.
And capitalism rant. So be sure to donate to some excellence and be sure to subscribe 4 times so that you can get more anti-capitalist content. But that was what happened, Jordan. The rich people got caught in the goddamn mud. And everyone kind of rejoiced. It wasn't as hilarious, or some would deem hilarious, the submarine thing. But I can't say the submarine thing's hilarious, but it's kind of...
Oh, the submarine thing?
The hubris of it all was kind of like...
You said the submarine?
Yeah, the submarine thing. Like,
from
people
June, bro.
Yeah, people are equating it to that, where it's like billionaires try to go and flaunt their money and then just fucking have to deal with real problems.
Niggas driving submarines with PlayStation control.
No, not even PlayStation. Logitech. The bootleg, the game, the Mad
bootleg
Cats.
version, yeah.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Right.
What is going on in this world?
Look at the chat loves it. The rich people don't give a fuck about your safety and how you're doing. Fuck rich people. Serves them right. Rich people and influencers ruin That's right. Fucking influencers like us. So be sure to buy Manscaped. Hey, folks, did you know that over 5 million people promote Manscaped and Manscaped products and use them, and they're lovely? I could probably actually do the ad right now, but I don't want to.
It would be it'd be a bitch to edit if you do it like that.
It'd be a son of a bitch to edit. But let's see, what other things did we have? Oh. Well, we have a little more time. As a matter of fact, let's take a quick commercial break because then the last two stories are pretty easy. Okay. So I can do the Manscaped ad, and then we can talk about the doo-doo plane. They're so plain. There's Cesar Chavez Airlines, aka Alaska Airlines. That Alaskan guy looks like Cesar Chavez to me. And
the Eskimo?
The Eskimo looks like Cesar. Okay, come on. Alaska Airlines. I don't know if they're called Eskimos anymore. I think they're Inuits now. Marcus, get it right. You insensitive bastard.
You can still
Just
buy
because he looks kind of like Cesar Chavez doesn't mean I can't call it Cesar Chavez Airlines, all right?
Hey man, you can still buy an Eskimo pie at the gas station. It's not completely gone yet.
Yeah, Inuit. There you go. Josh Man's got me.
I'm the only one that's lived in Alaska.
He's a liberal from California. He knows what he's talking about, myself included. That motherfucker looks like Cesar Chavez, though. You can't tell me he doesn't.
Who is it?
That's just an Inuit guy. It's Alaska Airlines.
Alaska Airlines.
Supposed to be an Alaskan man.
I know, but I'm like, who is that guy?
Just some nameless Inuit man.
He probably isn't. He probably is some historical figure.
Yeah,
and you were going
probably. I was more insensitive. Yeah, he's just some guy. Hold on. Alaskan Airlines.
That means that they pride themselves over there at Alaskan Airlines. They get like high stars all the time.
Hold on. Well, at least they call it the Eskimo face. It's Oliver. Oh, it's not showing me. Here, give me his face. Who is the person whose face is on the plane? Let's take a look. Oliver
turned into a history lesson.
Amuak. I was first looking to find. I noticed that besides under his eyes,
That jumped out the plane and robbed all them folks.
what? DB Cooper?
That's DB Cooper.
Travel, film, and stage below. Okay, so he, I don't know who this is. Just tell me who he is. Don't tell me how you found him.
I think he was a movie star. In the
Let's hope. One imagines. Let's see here.
Frisco seems to know.
The logo was changed to an image of a smiling Eskimo, which remains today. Although the exact identity of the Eskimo is unknown, some believe it's either Chester Savek, a reindeer herder, or Oliver Amuk, an Inupiat Eskimo. Both were Alaskan natives. So yeah, they're still calling it an Eskimo. First of all, so fuck all that noise.
So on Spirit, are we putting Sojourner Drew?
And Virgin Airlines is just the baby Jesus. No, Virgin Mary. What am I talking about, baby Jesus?
Virgin Mary. There you go.
So does every airlines need like a
logo?
A person mascot? Like Southwest is just a Marlboro man. He doubles as Southwest and
it would be Willie Nelson.
It would be Willie Nelson. Okay, you know what? That's a fun game. If an airline had to have an Alaskan Airlines face model, who would it be? Let's see here.
You're asking ChatGPT.
USA. I'm asking you guys. Let's see here. Southwest would be Willie Nelson. Delta. Who would be Delta Airlines face mascot?
I fucking hate Delta.
Yeah, Delta's fine. Delta has a little bit more leg room. That's about it.
Delta had. I flew 3 times on one ticket because for 2 times the shit got super delayed.
Wait a minute. But this is the guy that said he likes flying Spirit. Come on now.
You do like flying Spirit.
I do like flying Spirit.
You are inconveniencing everybody. I've been on a Spirit flight. It was a bucket seat with my big ass shoulders. You have bigger shoulders than I am. You are inconveniencing the next people over
idea.
you.
Like, so first of all, I sit up straight.
I sit up straight
My back
too.
still hurts.
No, but sitting up straight when I fly Spirit means that like everyone else gets to lean in because I don't use the armrest at all.
But the person behind you's all fucked because you're leaning back.
I'm like this. They're fine, and I'm fine because I make myself smaller. Dude, I have been on enough road trips in a fucking Ford Mustang with 9 people.
How does that even work? There's a lot of laps sitting on there. There's a lot of legs sitting on that one. Someone laid at the bottom of the feet for sure. Hey, fucking, they got Moana for Hawaiian Airlines, so she's already taken. American Airlines? Who would be American Airlines? Who's the most American guy ever?
Harriet Tubman.
I'll allow it.
I was going to say Ben Franklin, but that works.
Nat Turner on that.
Nat Turner for American Airlines. How about United Airlines? That's also equally American.
You know what? United, I actually enjoy United.
I enjoy United too.
I just don't like their leg room.
Yeah.
Economy size.
JetBlue? Who'd be JetBlue's?
I don't know.
JetBlue is also like I just don't know where they're based off. But
JetBlue would just be a whale.
Too.
It'd just be a whale. You know, it'd be like a whale just overarching.
Freewheeling.
When the Army sends you anywhere, they send you in JetBlue. That's how poor JetBlue is.
What about Silver Airways? These are all the fucking worst of the worst bootleg like intermediary airplanes.
Samuel Jackson type shit.
Sun Country Airlines.
I never
heard of any.
Probably
Northwest.
just from Florida.
Allegiance, the Raider logo, the Raider Stadium. Allegiant Airlines. Apparently, there's somebody.
Sure. Just
Mesa,
get Bulldog on there.
WestJet, and U.S. Airways. Fuck all of that. Anyway, now that we've advertised for every airline company in the world, let's go ahead and take a quick commercial break. I'm going to get some more roughage in me. Be right back. Hey, folks. Did you know that the fine folks at Manscaped have sponsored us for many years at this point? Multiple years. Can you believe that? Mexcellence has been successful enough to be partnered with Manscaped, and Manscaped has been nice enough to gift us all their finest products, and even some of their products that aren't even the best that they have. I'm kidding, no. All their products are quite amazing. And here's the thing, folks. I wouldn't keep doing Manscaped ads if I didn't like Manscaped ads, and if I didn't like Manscaped. And they have been releasing some of the coolest things over the course of this last month. I mean, they released the most portable shaver that they've ever had, ever. The Handyman. If you want to take a look at that right there, you need a touch up away from home. Your chiseled jawline won't lose its luster thanks to our dual action foil shaver, the Handyman. Its compact design means you can toss it in the bag for easy grooming. It's got that dual action skin safe blade head, hybrid long hair leveler, and foil shaver blades up to 60-minute runtime. You don't need 60 minutes just for a quick trim up. That's so much battery life. That's so much time. So many times you could just go at it with your face. 5-minute quick charge option, low battery indicator. It's waterproof. It's compact. It's got a magnetic blade cover. Man, that magnetic blade cover just snaps. I love it. I love Manscaped products. And if you're wondering, man, Sammy, how do you get your beard so nice? Well, I have the Beard Hedger Pro Kit. I go, hey, can you give me that Beard Hedger Pro Kit? I would really love one. And they gave one to me. And I use all of these tiers. The beard shampoo, beard conditioner, beard oil, beard balm, the travel bag, the AC adapter, and USB-C once again. And that Beard Hedger, they gave me an extra one. And that one went to my dad. My dad loves it too. My dad is now part of the Manscaped family. And you could be a part of the Manscaped family using coupon code MEX20, and you can get 20% off and free shipping using that coupon code. Did you know that? You should, because Manscaped has supported us, and we will once again support Manscaped by saying go to manscaped.com, use coupon code MEX20 for 20% off and free shipping off of the entire website. Everything I just mentioned, get 20% off of that. And I want to see if I can find it. They got a limited edition right now. If you want to take a look at this right here, it's in that purple. You like purple? I like purple because this month they're offering the Lawnmower 4.0 Testicular Cancer Society Edition. Comes with the purple lining, the purple light, and the TCS logo. Just so you know that you're saving balls, and you're always recommending that you check your balls. You shave your balls all the time. That's great. But when you're there, you know what? Give them a little fold. You know the rules. And if you don't know the rules, be sure to reach out to the TCS. Be sure to Google how to check your balls for testicular cancer and make sure that you're checking yourself regularly. It's just convenient that I wore the purple, but I wore it specifically for the TCS purple. So check your balls, shave your balls, save 20% off, and get free shipping using coupon code MEX20 for 20% off. And be sure to take care of yourself out there, because Manscaped, and your balls, well, thank you. We'll be right back after these other commercial breaks. We'll right back to the show. I never know where to put the ads. You know that, and I know that too. Bye now. And we're back. It's doo-doo, baby.
Black people.
No, I didn't say all that. Here's the thing. I hate Dave Chappelle these days, but man, a lot of his catchphrases and turn of phrases still are stuck in my head from high school and the Chappelle show. I don't know why you even said it.
It's mostly just his stand-up.
And that stand-up too. Well, that was, it's doo-doo, baby. Ah, and he threw it at it. That is what I remember. And I remember those things fondly. But here's the thing.
Go home, baby. Go home, baby.
Go home, baby. I'm selling weed. And that's like, Charlie Murphy. Exactly, Rakid. Sometimes it's just a turn of phrase that you just start screaming out in the middle of nowhere, hoping that somebody recognizes it. But there's really only one way to implement the phrase, "It's doo-doo, baby," when you're talking about this story. Because if you didn't know, you heard about this one, you didn't.
I did not.
Shitty
Marcos, You have jumped out of planes professionally for a living.
Yeah.
I think you might have had to employ that training at this moment here because Delta flight returns after passenger has diarrhea all the way through the plane.
Booty leakage and all.
Like the Olestra. Do you remember the Olestra?
No.
It was that additive that they put in those really, really diet chips in the 90s.
Really?
Do you remember the ultralight diet chips that they sold? They were like 98% fat free. These are excellent. You don't remember this trend?
Yeah.
Oh shit! You don't.
I was never a big chip person.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
remember that either.
Oh man.
He's describing Michelob Ultra.
Oh man.
I do remember all the different like light beers.
Well, no, yeah, this is not the light beers, but you don't remember. Let's see if I can even find a bigger image of it.
Select.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go, right here. Ruffles, wow, all the taste but fat free. This was in the 90s, man. It was the fucking hottest of the hot. You were probably too little because we were children and we shouldn't have been caring about our weight in the first place. But I was a chubby kid, so society made me
My
worry about
parents
it.
never bought Ruffles anyway, so that's not.
I ain't never heard of those.
Oh, so, but look at all of them. Wow, Ruffles, Wheat Thins, fat free, Rita, fat
Those
free,
are all,
Pringles,
those
fat
are all
free.
the you find those at Target. My family.
they're not Target.
Right.
That's found at Fiesta.
Okay. Perhaps not
I'm
a Fiesta.
familiar with Fiesta brands. That is not Fiesta.
Right. So those chips, okay, that was the thing. So this was the 90s weight loss craze, 2000s weight loss craze, right? So here's the thing. They invented this compound called Olestra. And by the way, this is relevant to the story that we're talking about.
Yeah.
They invented this compound called Olestra, which was a fat substitute, I'm reading from Wikipedia, that adds no calories to products. So if you want that same flavor of all the fat from frying oil, like in potato chips or Doritos or things of that sort, you get all that flavor, but with none of the calories. It was a dream. It was an absolute dream. Yeah, and those are not the old school baked chips. No, they were still fried. They were still the same. They tasted just exactly the same. But here's the thing. The Food and Drug Administration originally approved Olestra for use in the U.S. as a replacement for fats and oils and prepackaged ready-to-eat snacks in 96, including that such use meets the safety standard of food additives, reasonable certainty of no harm. And in the late 2000s, Olestra lost its popularity due to the supposed side effects that has been largely phased out, but products containing the ingredient can still be purchased in grocery stores. That side effect was, and I do not say this as a misquote because I remember it vividly, anal leakage was one of the side effects of that. So you would eat these chips and you would lose control of your sphincter and ooze could come out of it. It was didn't have to be doo-doo. It was just anything. Start leaking out of your butt.
Is that the same chemical that they put in Slim Fast back in the day?
I don't know if Slim Fast is just, I don't know what that was. But no, Olestra was not in Slim Fast. But it was in these chips. And so people were eating these chips and they were getting anal leakage.
Doo-doo out the Boochie cat.
And uncontrollable. Not even like a squirt. It was just drip out. It was fucking heinous. People were eating chips and doo-dooing out their butt. And the type of people that are eating bagfuls of chips because, hey, there's no calories, were not the type of people that you want with anal leakage. So, I move on to this story. Footage has emerged of the onboard medical emergency that forced a U.S. airliner back to Atlanta only 2 hours into its flight to Spain. A messy trail of diarrhea left by a struggling passenger. Maintenance crew spent 5 hours cleaning the Delta Airbus after its enforced early landing, including replacing an aisle carpet ruined in the incident. Passengers reportedly, including the one suffering diarrhea, were allowed to reboard after an 8-hour delay, making it to Barcelona on Saturday afternoon with no further incident.
I actually saw footage of that, of them walking the camera down the aisle, and there's like a blue tarp on the ground.
Oh, I did too. It's not a blue tarp. It was just the carpet. But here was the footage of the biohazard. So the idea was the person went from the back to the front trying to make it to the restroom, failed, doo-dooed all up and down the aisle.
There's a bathroom in the back.
Yeah, unless somebody was already in there.
Unless somebody was already in there. So it got to the point where people were like, cover it with vanilla, like scent or something.
Yeah,
they have like sawdust, whatever we have on the plane, right? You know, janitors and when the kid would puke in elementary
Febreze
school.
can't do nothing with that shit.
Right. And so they were just like, oh no. And so they tried to do what they could, but they're like, look, we we can't do this. This is an 8-hour flight to Barcelona. We can't do this. They're putting people's lives at risk. Fuck it, let's just turn back.
The stewardess didn't give him a trash bag?
No,
Shit in that bag.
no, I don't know, man. But I looked at the tarp, like you mentioned. It's chaos. Oh, it's a lot. There is a doo-doo brown stain in the middle. And it smelled. Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up. That's all that.
Embarrassing. That's gotta be embarrassing a little bit.
Dude, no, here was the thing.
A little bit.
I had heard about it. I had heard about it while the plane was coming back. That was a thing. Someone's like, flight turned around on his way to Spain because of someone diarrheaed in the thing. Because the guy had to radio back. We're turning around. There's
Yeah,
doo-doo.
I heard that
I need
on
to hear
your
that. I need to
thing.
find that right there. That.
But you said if you irresponsible to think that you know your stomach fucked up, why would you get on a plane anyway?
Well, that's the
Buy the ticket months before
Right.
usually.
But I'm pretty sure they'd be like, look, we'll try to accommodate
Have you
some
been
way.
talking to service people on airplanes lately? They're not that calm.
They're fucking like, oh my god.
You get your ass out of this plane. Open that fucking door.
I want to see
You
what
are
they say.
jumping out today.
I want to see what they said. They have the recording right here.
Negative. It's just a biohazard issue. We've had a passenger who had diarrhea all the way through the airplane, so they want us to come back to Atlanta. Negative. It's just
All the
a
way through.
biohazard issue. We've had a passenger who had diarrhea all the way through the airplane, so they want us to come.
All the way
so
through.
sad.
And so that's the thing. How embarrassing that you're fucking the worst thing that happened in your life. This has to be the worst thing that happened in this person's life, right?
absolutely.
They're excited. They're going to Atlanta. They saved all sorts of money. We're going to fucking Spain. Going to Barcelona, man. We're about to fucking do this. Everyone, sees it happen. Oh, I can't control it. Have you seen that picture of that guy who was running a marathon that doo-doo through his shorts?
Yeah.
It's a classic image. Classic image. If you don't, I'm not going to post it, but look it up. Man just doo-dooing through his mini shorts running a marathon.
But that's actually, I heard that's a medical thing too. Like there's a runner's diarrhea.
yeah.
It happens like every marathon.
Yeah, I'm
Right,
like,
somebody.
God
Yeah,
damn.
so, but I'm a civilian. That doesn't happen to me.
If I know
Ideally.
my shit's fucking up, I'm staying off that plane for real.
Right. And so, or get like
Give me some
Imodium.
crackers.
Imodium or something, anti-diarrheal or whatever.
Human diaper.
Human diaper. Something. Don't, and the thing is, when it's happening, you don't run and then
Right.
trail it. Pick a spot, man. You just be like, all right, sorry.
That's why they should have gave him a trash bag. Let him do it
Row
in there.
7, I'm fucking diarrheaing right in this spot. I'm sorry. We're gonna fucking do it this way. Row 7, you are the one that's getting doo-dooed
Not
on.
the steward is like, let's try to mask the smell by putting these fucking vanilla on this
Vanilla,
thing.
right? They got air fresheners. They got the fucking trees rubbing the fucking
you.
thing. Putting down a tarp of little blue thick napkins. You know, the
Yeah,
industrial
yeah,
napkins.
yeah.
The science club, or not the shitty science. If they had the science lab ones, the brown ones, it would have just moved
Really?
it, slid it. I
I've
know.
never seen those. Oh,
You
shit.
never seen the brown? You never had the brown science lab
I've seen the
ones?
blue ones.
No,
Yeah.
the brown science lab ones. They're fucking made of cardboard. Essentially, they don't absorb
It's just-
shit. Right. And so, yeah, they go like, oh, yeah, it took us a couple hours to
just
clean
throw
it.
the whole plane
Throw
away.
it away. Throw it away. It's,
Burn that
it's
shit out.
condemned. It's like, you know, the hotel rooms, like people die all the time. They can't throw out a hotel room. But like,
They
if
still
someone,
rent out those hotel rooms.
they
They don't
still,
give a fuck.
They don't give a fuck. But like, you know, if someone died in like a car or something, like had a heart attack and whatever, you don't just refurbish that. No, you throw the damn car
Throw that
away.
bitch
No,
away.
I'd buy that car.
You'd buy a dead man's car?
I'd buy a dead man's car. I have a dream where I want to buy a hearse.
Well, that's
Oh, yeah.
different.
Oh, yeah.
That's just transporting a dead
Yeah,
person.
nigga, you crazy.
What do you want to be?
You
a
think a car
Ghostbuster?
is going to be haunted?
What? Come on. Who's buying a hearse?
Why do you want a hearse? You're not a
you can buy-
Ghostbuster.
Remember that horror movie we saw a long time ago?
Which
where they were
one?
like stuck in the back?
Oh, the battery?
That's the reason why he wanted to get it.
What was it?
Dude, don't look it up. It's a terrible fucking movie. It's literally a whole movie about two dudes stuck in the back seat during a vampire apocalypse. It's called The Battery. But no, I just always thought hearses were cool, and it's probably because of The Undertaker.
Look at these. Up.
I'm never going to shit on your dreams, my man. You do you.
Hey, man.
I'm going to pick you up as soon as I get it.
You.
What are you gonna put in that hearse
I'll take
area?
I'll take
are,
an Uber.
are you gonna make it like a limo, or are you gonna put like round seating in the back, or what?
No, man, that's like, it's basically a truck. Like, that's carrying capacity.
So you're gonna buy a hearse just to have loads.
You know what? I'll buy a coffin just so it's like, oh, bro, you want a beer? And then you open the coffin.
Okay, so coffin tailgate is a much better reason. Coffin tailgate is a much better
As long
reason
as
to buy
I
a
get to lay
hearse.
back in it, I'll do it.
You're the. Well, what fan are you again? Indianapolis.
What?
What's a fan of football? It was
Oh, the Colts.
Yeah, you're an Indianapolis fan. I was like, if you were like a Dallas fan, it'd be like the Cowboy Cooler or whatever. But I don't know. I don't got a fucking rhyme.
Blue.
I don't got a fucking rhyme for the Colts. Nobody gives a shit about the Colts. Hearse or I'll get an El Camino. Shit, I don't give a fuck. I'll get a classic car. I'll get a lowrider. That's the one thing. I was never like Chicano, like lowrider type culture, but I fucking love them shits. I would totally get a lowrider if given the chance. But
what's funny is like you can buy like any 1980s all metal car and then just fucking paint it now.
I know. Well, that's the thing. There was one where it was an El Camino or one of those types of old timey cars, and it was like, oh, it's a 4-door. It's not that. It's apparently the 2 doors are more betterer. And I was
like the Studebaker from like Family Vacation.
I don't know, man. But the 4-door apparently was like a sin. Like, oh, don't pay that much. It's a 4-door. Those shits suck. But I was like, I can make it look cool. I want a 4-door. I don't know. The car people tell me why I'm wrong. I don't know.
I will say that I almost bought a 1981 Mustang, and this was when I was in high school. The only issue is that, no, it wasn't a Mustang, it was a Camaro. There's no power steering.
Ooh. Oh, so you're just... Hey, you have the biceps for it now. You'll be fine.
Workout,
all right, time to make this press. Fuck this shit. There you go. You want one of these?
Yeah, that was the one that I almost bought.
Oh, man, that's pretty fucking sick. Nah, man, my dream car... been the stupidest car of all time. The
Dude
Suzuki
was
Samurai.
It to me for 2 G's. What? It's like a Jeep.
It's like a mini. It's a smart car Jeep. If you look at, so that's not the size of the car, but that's the Suzuki Samurai.
That's actually pretty nice.
It's a fucking stupid car.
It's like a Bronco.
It's like
My
a
neighbor
stupid
had
car.
one of those.
A guy in high school had it, and he was a very small guy, and I was like, I just thought the name was really cool. The fucking Suzuki Samurai.
That's pretty nice.
Badass name, garbage car. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm not a car guy. I drive what fits, you know? I got the car I got because I fit in it. And apparently it's the woman slut car, the Nissan Altima. People were saying that girls who drive Nissan Altimas are not to say voluptuous, no, promiscuous. That's the word I'm looking for.
Oh, is that what
that was a TikTok trend where it was like, oh,
I know that trend is a lie.
Right. They were saying they were Nissan Altima nurses. They were something to worry about, to watch out for. It was the Geo Metro of Jeeps, exactly.
I mean, they're just like an average college car, but I think there's sluttier cars for sure.
What's the sluttiest car? Boy or girl? Boy or girl?
I would probably say Mustang, honestly.
For guys or for girls?
For girls.
I would say a Buick.
Fucking Buick.
A Subaru.
Subaru? Shit. Nah, man. I don't know. Let us know what the sluttiest car is. I don't know. But one more thing. We got one more story.
The hatchbacks do have big backs.
I'm just saying. Whatever one you can fuck in the back.
Yeah.
Shit.
Hatchbacks are mom cars, though. Like, I guess if you want a bag of milk.
Who you fucking in that back seat? Your moms.
Oh, Dodge Chargers. Those are the fucking man slut car.
Especially Armored Marcos. Camaros, Chargers.
I've never had a Charger.
Right.
I don't think I ever wanted one.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
They look too much like racers.
All right.
Yeah.
So we got one more story because we are on a time limit, so as it were. So we have one more story we're going to talk about, and we're going to talk about it. I don't think any of us are Swifties. Actually, no, you are. You're not maybe a Swiftie, but you enjoy Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I like a couple of her things, but she has way more albums than I thought she had to.
Oh yeah, she has like 14 or something like that.
And redoing some of them.
She's redoing all of them.
1989 is coming out next month or this month?
No, she's redoing all of them because Scooter Braun, I think, is the guy.
He owned the rights
to her albums.
Yeah.
And so she's re-releasing all of her albums, and she's currently on a tour called the Eras Tour, where she's going, I believe, playing like the best songs from all of her fucking previous
3 hours
albums.
long.
It's a long-ass thing. Lie. It's crazy. People are losing their goddamn minds. And people are having a good time. You know what? They're having a good time.
Okay.
It was a little weird, the people waiting in the parking lot of the stadium to hear the stadium noise and then singing along in the stadium because they couldn't get tickets. That was a little weird. Hold on, let me see. Stadium, parking lot, Taylor Swift. It was a little freaky. Like, I don't know if I would do all that.
Yeah, she's doing that too.
Oh, we're talking about that. That's what we're talking about.
She's making a lot of money.
But yeah, these are people outside the stadium talking about we couldn't get into the stadium, so we are just singing along.
What is this, fucking Wimbledon?
To Taylor Swift. I don't know. What did you see?
I said, what is this, fucking Wimbledon?
Wimbledon? Yeah, I don't know, man. Super Bowl? I don't know.
That's so stupid.
Not even during the Super Bowl would you? Well, I guess you would do what's it called tailgate.
Yeah, but here's the thing. She recorded, I'm assuming, either a bunch of these or one concert in particular, and so now she's coming out with a movie. Taylor Swift
Hannah
movie.
Montana show.
Hannah Montana, believe it or not, the Justin Bieber concert music video, the Eras Tour concert film, and people are hyped.
Welcome to the Eras Tour. This has been the most extraordinary experience of my entire life.
Recorded everything, and she a once-in-a-lifetime phenomenon, Variety says. And so people are like, fuck yeah, never before seen glimpse into the world of Taylor Swift. Now, you guys are moviegoers. We went and saw see the fine film Blue Beetle in 4DX, and we got thrown around like a bunch of rag dolls. I pose that we go see the Taylor Swift in 4DX and get tossed around by Shake It Off, the fucking DX thing moving all of us.
No.
But here's the thing. Mad Chocolate Gaming, my wife got tickets. Yeah, they all got tickets. Here's the fucking thing, man.
I picked second.
Motherfucker. Coming up next. People sold this shit out. This is the #1 pre-sale movie of all time behind fucking Endgame for opening weekend.
Crazy, man.
People are losing their goddamn minds.
I mean, nothing will ever beat Endgame because,
Nothing will ever beat Endgame.
because Endgame had special showings at 8 a.m.
Yeah.
right,
Niggas just got off the night shift and just going to watch this movie.
right. But here's the
Endgame
thing.
had showings, all theaters,
Right.
all Endgame.
All
You couldn't even watch like My Greek Wedding or what's that fucking movie?
My Greek Wedding.
Mamma Mia. You can't even watch
Oh,
Mamma Mia.
That's right. The ultimate counter programming movie.
Right.
Endgame. Mamma Mia. And so, no. Here's the thing. So it's already selling out. It's already going crazy. And so people are like, Taylor, we're the Taylor Swift army. They tried to unionize earlier this year. They're like, Taylor, what do you think about going to your movie? And Taylor Swift did the dumbest thing she possibly could in this situation. Taylor Swift encourages fans to throw movie theater etiquette out the window for her Eras Tour concert film. And people are scared. In case you somehow managed to miss it, on Thursday, Taylor Swift announced her record-breaking Eras Tour would be coming to movie theaters across North America in October. The tour kicked off in March and has currently showed up until November 2024, with the concert film announced coming shortly after Taylor completed the first leg of her Eras Tour this month.
151 shows.
151 shows. So people are fucking selling this shit out everywhere. And here's the thing. So she's saying, cheer like you're at a fucking concert.
Oh.
And no, but the thing is that it's like, imagine if the Russo brothers are like, cheer at every moment in Endgame, but loud as fuck.
I mean, they did. So
Not like loud as fuck.
Not to this extreme right here, probably.
And so people are concerned, like, oh shit, are people going to like be screaming through the other theaters while other people are trying to watch movies and shit? Like, are they going to be able to hear it? And is it going to start ruining experiences? Are people going to start acting like a goddamn fool? Which,
Well,
you
they
know,
will.
anytime you get things up there, you know, and you get people in a space where they love certain things, they're gonna go fucking crazy. And so people are worried that the Swifties are gonna go fucking nuts. I mean, this person 4 days ago, with the Taylor Swift movie coming out, do you think it'll affect your movie experience if you're in a screen nearby? I've always noticed sometimes you're able to hear faint noises of the movie being played on the screen next to yours when the movie hall is dead silent. With the concert film, if people are screaming and singing the whole time, would the noise be very conspicuous in the halls next to it? Just wondering. So people are worried, like, I'm going to go see, I don't know, what's coming out next week?
it's coming out next week.
Ninja Turtles? I don't know.
No, Ninja Turtles has been out for a month, dude. That's what I was about to look up. I'm like, when does the Eras thing come out? Because
Is it like next month or something?
It's coming soon. It's imminent. It's the Eras Tour movie.
because like the only
release.
movie that like I give a fuck about in the next 2 months is like Desert Rose. That's about it.
October 13th. The
So
Nun,
that's
they
next
said.
month.
It was going to be The Exorcist or The Nun or one of those. Exorcist moved weekends because they were like, fuck that, we're not going to
We can't compete with this show.
Right, because even the counter programming girlies who are the spooky girlies can also be the Taylor Swifty girlies. So they didn't even want to fucking compete against this. So October 13th, people are literally like, there's AMC managers and movie theater managers that are like, we don't know how we're gonna fucking do this. If people start fucking rioting and screaming the concert noise and stuff like that, like singing along to the song every concert, everything, right? Every song, they will fucking sing loud like it's a fucking sing along, and it's gonna fucking ruin. Depends. If you're in the theater and you want silence, that's kind of one thing. But if you're in the one over and you're trying to watch Blue Beetle for $2,
But are they going to treat it like Endgame? Like majority of the theaters, I think it was Cinemark.
yeah,
Majority of the theaters had Endgame in it. They didn't have any other showings, or the showings were towards the back. But all the major theaters up front, they had Endgame. So I'm thinking that they're going to do the same thing with Eras.
Do you think that they're going to put a wing, if they have a wing, or the back for Taylor Swift screenings?
and blow that bitch up?
Right.
Like
Because
the airplane blows
Right.
that bitch up.
right, it might be doo doo. Someone's gonna shit. You know, someone's gonna shit at the Eras Tour concert movie
my
screening.
God.
They're gonna be like,
fucking...
ah! and then they're gonna release all bowel. It's gonna be awful.
We're getting a fucking Pet Cemetery sequel.
Why?
I'm looking at movies coming out.
Sometimes dead is better.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude.
That movie is weird.
Care about the Martin Scorsese movie. Nothing else matters in October. All these movies are trash.
So there you go.
Dance on
It's
the
a
Full Moon
wide
and shit.
opening.
Yeah.
I want to see that.
It's wide opening for Taylor
But
Swift and her Eras tour,
I still
man.
don't understand the hype with her.
Oh, at all?
No.
Man.
I listened to, what was the album, Speakeasy, the remake one she had?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's nothing appealing about it.
Look, man, that's white girls foil to Beyonce,
I guess
okay?
so.
People like to pit them against each other, especially their
I don't like
tours
that
right
either.
now.
Yeah.
I think they're both friends at the end of the day, too.
Oh yeah, no, it's a LeBron Jordan thing. Like they like each other, like they respect each other. Kobe, Jordan, LeBron, all of them. But like, what's her name? Beyonce's a Renaissance tour. Is that right?
Renaissance World Tour.
And she's like, everyone wear diamonds, sparkle like a.
Oh, it's a whole club. It's a whole vibe.
It's a whole thing where Beyonce says, if you're in my crowd, you better wear silver. And then everyone's like, oh my God, Queen Bee said so I must. I kind of want to go in like a neon green shirt. I get in the nosebleeds, so she can see me when her eyeline drifts. When she has a thought, and she looks up to the left, she's gonna see me in my neon green, and everyone's gonna be like booing me because it's gonna be distracted. Because the whole time I'm gonna be doing
Not
this.
everybody's wearing silver now.
Yeah, everyone's wearing silver. Dude, it's like a thing. It's like a legit thing. Like, yeah, I get you want to dress up.
I mean, people are dressing up. They're wearing silver, but some people are actually doing, different styles, different.
That actually sounds like something the fake Beyonce would say in Swarm. Like, what? That's so weird.
Can I just say this?
What?
Swarm is almost accurate to how crazy fucking fans are. Like, I've seen clips on
Which one's
YouTube.
Swarm?
That's what the crazy girl that's going
We
around.
reviewed it on this show.
Did we really?
Yes.
Oh.
But like, it's so accurate. There's a challenge that Beyonce's doing. She has a line in her song that says, "Look around, everybody on mute," and everybody's supposed to be quiet.
Right.
And if somebody's like, somebody's like, "Shut the fuck up," I'm like, "Is it that serious? You want to fight me, nigga?"
Yeah, people, I did see that where it's like everybody on mute. And then everyone, the whole crowd, dead, right? And it's awesome. But then some people didn't get the message, and so they're like, and they're like, oh shit, no.
Shut the fuck up. I was like, you can catch these hands. You can tell me to shut the fuck up again.
Right. But yeah, look, see, where'd all the silver go? Are Beyonce fans buying all the silver from Dallas stores? Beyonce requested that in honor of her birthday, fans wear silver to her September concerts. Stores are now running out. So yeah, people, they're saying like fast fashion's breaking the shit because everyone's buying cheap silver things from Shein, even though it's all filled with lead.
Not Shein.
Look at that. Beyonce, Lizzo.
Oh, how dare you show her?
Beyonce, yeah, it was Lizzo. Jordan has a vendetta against Lizzo after her allegations.
So do her dancers.
Yeah. But yeah, Beyonce's all tricked out in silver. She said, everybody wears silver for my birthday, and they oblige. So white women, they don't have that. I mean, they can like Beyonce. They're full in their rights to like Beyonce. But white women, they don't have a Queen Bee. They have Tay-Tay.
Taylor Swift is a Queen Bee.
Exactly. And so, like, it's like, we've asked this question before.
Robotic movement. That's them.
Hey, look it. Somebody said some poor girl, dude. Jordan, you didn't hear this.
What?
Some poor girl on Twitter. Oh, it must have been a teenager. She's put a picture of Taylor Swift doing the dance, whatever. The crowd going electric, right? Because people were excited. And she goes, "There's nobody on this earth that is better than Taylor Swift. Even Michael Jackson is not as good as Taylor Swift." And like everyone's like, "Little girl, if you don't shut the fuck up, you're about to cause some trouble."
They said the same thing for Beyonce. Somebody walked out and said, "Ain't nobody doing this better than Beyonce." I'm like, what?
Nah, man.
She's great, but don't go get it over your head, okay? Don't do that.
I mean, here's the thing. There it is. Let's see here. If I can find the original tweet. Poor girl. She got crucified on
Not
Twitter.
even Adele.
What'd she say? Who said Adele?
Oh, well, Adele fell off after she lost weight. I don't know why.
No, she's still big time.
There it is. How do you think Taylor Swift has become a bigger artist than Michael Jackson in just 17 years? That was along the same thing, right? And I mean, here's the thing. Michael Jackson, for all the things or whatever, that Super Bowl performance,
he made Thriller.
He made going back to Chappelle Show quotes.
The nigga made Thriller.
Thriller. So no, let's see. Michael Jackson Super Bowl. Actually, this will go right into our next show because we're going to be talking about football. Michael Jackson Super Bowl. That's my favorite thing in the world because you want to talk about a fucking star, right? Say what you will about the transgressions, all the things, whatever. Michael Jackson, we're not talking about that. We're talking about pure star power. Michael Jackson stood there for like 20 minutes. People are losing their goddamn minds. He's just standing there.
That looks like a wrestling creative crowd.
Oh,
They don't really because they don't really seem like they're going that crazy. I mean, I'm sure it was a great moment, but they're just like, because it's 1990, so the crowd is nothing but white people. Look at that, just like.
Wait, the best part is when he came out on the jumbotron first,
right,
and then popped out on the stage. I was like, "That's a bad motherfucker."
That's right. Oh yeah, he was over there. Shimon.
He did it on each one.
He went boom. Fucking body double as a motherfucker right there up top.
Why every time I see Michael Jackson, I'm like, he got the same disease that Uncle Ruckus got.
Look at Michael Jackson.
What is that, 1991? So the Redskins won the Super Bowl that year?
Did they?
It was 91.
I don't think they've ever won one.
Yeah, the Redskins won.
Okay.
Yeah, because Trent, what's his name? Williams was the first black one.
I won't acknowledge the Commanders won one until the Commanders win.
Did you hear about that story? There's a Native American tribe that says they want them to reverse their name back to Redskins.
It was like 100,000. It was like a not GoFundMe. What's the one?
100,000 a lot.
Petition.com.
Yeah, it is.
But the new guy was like, never gonna fucking happen. Like, you can't do it. Why would you want I want them? It's like you don't give a. Hold on, I got to rant about this real quick. You don't give a fuck about natives. As a white man, historically, white men don't give a fuck about natives for shit in America.
Chiefs, Seminoles.
No, I don't like any of that stuff either. Honestly,
still own? I don't actually know who bought it from.
The new owner is white.
Oh, who's the new owner? After Snyder?
Look it.
I forgot his name, but he's white.
White guy. Yeah, he's a white owner, and then also, here's the thing: do I think the Chiefs are offensive as a name? Personally, no. But here's the thing: them doing the that's fucking bullshit. And it would bring me so much joy that they had to change their name because I fucking hate the Chiefs and I want them to be sad as a family.
I don't like the Chiefs because they beat us.
I don't like the Chiefs. I don't like the Chiefs because they're worthless, and everybody on the Chiefs is worthless, and they are lesser. Their votes should count as half in the U.S. voting thing. They should count as half.
They beat Sammy twice last year.
No,
Yeah,
they.
no,
Here's the thing.
There's a lot of anger here, man.
they should drink from separate water fountains. You know?
Sammy's like one citizen away from saying, fuck your couch.
But any Chiefs fan though, any creed, race, religion, they should have different water fountains. Nobody's drinking from water fountains anyway, first and foremost. But second of all, Michael Jackson, going back to Michael Jackson though, motherfucker teleported, first of all.
The Cowboys won that year.
Sure, whatever. They haven't won a playoff. We've won a playoff game before they have since this moment. Bam! Shimon, motherfucker.
Actually,
and he just
the Cowboys won
there.
Last year.
He just stood there. They won a playoff game last year?
Yeah, they sent Tom Brady home.
Oh, that's good. That's hey, monkey's paw. But no, the fact that he just stood there for about a solid minute, and he just went.
But see, that's what people don't quite understand about.
You're ruining the moment.
Oh my God.
I'm Michael Jackson, slow motion, taking off my sunglasses, and people were like, "Yep, that's good. This is an acceptable performance. I love this. This is."
But
my
I was
favorite.
saying that's what people don't understand about music performances back in the day versus now. This man has no screen. He did a show. His tour was no big giant jumbo screen.
Right.
Now you have artists doing that now, but he had none of that. He just
Right.
had showmanship.
Right.
You don't get that.
This motherfucker teleported across the stage in a
Right.
moonwalk, and everyone's like, "The fuck? How did he do that?"
What's this man doing his feet?
Right. He fucking dug his heels into the ground and leaned forward like a goddamn magician.
It's crazy.
He was magic. He was magic before we could ever figure it out. Nobody knew we could spin like that. Nobody knew we could pelvic thrust like that. White people definitely didn't. Marcos, you telling me white people were pelvic thrusting? They weren't.
I don't know what kind of pelvic
Not in the
thrust he's
80s.
doing.
Not in the 80s. Oh,
Vanilla Ice was around.
Go DJ, go DJ, go.
There was a lot of this.
The ninja rap already existed.
Well, 93? Nah, I'm not sure. It's kind of close. When did
kind of close.
When did TMNT 2 come out? Somebody, where's my fucking phone? There it is. Hold on. When did
It's all right.
TMNT
The
2
chat will
come
bring
out?
it up in like 5 seconds.
Let's see.
Man,
Who's gonna be faster?
Oh my God! In 2007, when did TMNT the second one come out? Secret of the Use. Somebody get that for me. Well, as Michael Jackson, Shamon's everywhere. Look at this, man. Jump my baby down the sun. But yeah,
Lost
Even know
man.
the song.
Right.
Yeah, he's-
no, I know the
Michael
song.
He's singing black and white. He doing Billie Jean.
Nobody came up with it. I'm gonna fucking look it up myself.
Goliath wants to do security for Beyonce and apparently did it for J-Lo, I think. Maybe.
Oh my God! Waiting for tonight, 1991. So yeah, Ninja Turtle 2 did come out. So the ninja rap did exist
Go Ninja.
before
go, Ninja,
this Michael
go.
Jackson performance, but It didn't change
It's
anything.
the baddest man alive,
Michael,
man.
he's dead now. He's actually very dead.
Oh,
like the
man.
Smash Mouth guy. That guy passed away. Do you guys have anything to say about the Smash Mouth guy? Me and my brother really didn't have too much other than people forgot that the actual Smash Mouth song for Shrek was I'm a Believer. All-Star was made for Mystery Men. I'm a Believer was made for Shrek, but they played All-Star at the beginning of Shrek, so people think that's the Shrek song, but that song had been out forever, to the point where it was a parody by 2001 when Shrek came out.
Ripperoonie, you're a real one, sir.
And the years stopped coming, and they don't. Why, you just want to say Ripperoonie?
Ripperoonie, you're a real one, man. I miss you, man.
Sorry your kidneys failed you. Do you have anything to say about the Smash Mouth man?
I was never.
He's not a smash.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I can look at Mark now and be like, he is not a Smash Mouth guy.
By the
I
way,
cared more about Jimmy Buffett dying.
Oh. Well, now he's in Margaritaville in the sky.
Dude, one of my friends from Miami just showed me like how crazy the Margaritaville was there.
Dude, fucking everybody. Everybody. We went to San Antonio, and every fucking person with like an acoustic guitar. Wasting away. But it was like a key change lower. It was really sad.
Yeah.
Wasting away again in Margaritaville.
Another musician died today. I forgot who.
Coolio. No, Coolio's already dead.
Coolio's
Damn it.
been dead.
I was gonna say not Cher, Seal, but then Coolio came out. I was thinking of other '90s.
Who died?
I don't know.
Somebody else died. I forgot who. But he had a one-hit wonder.
I wish you was the back from that veg,
Not
my
Wonderwall.
friend. Is it that guy?
No.
Gary Wright, who had a '70s hit with Dream. Oh, the Dreamweaver guy died.
Yeah,
Damn it.
Dreamweaver guy.
Dream.
Oh,
Cha-Cha Slide guy.
That's who it
Cha-Cha
was.
Slide guy, DJ Casper.
He didn't die today.
No, but like 3 weeks ago, so it still counts.
We talking about singers, not sports.
Mike Williams, Bills wide receiver, died. Yeah, everybody
Wait till the
died.
next show. Everybody died.
Oh man, Bob Barker died from Alzheimer's. He didn't know where he was.
We knew where Bob Barker died.
No, we knew he died, but not from Alzheimer's. That means he didn't know who he was for God knows how long. He was just like in the middle of his hall, just
Well, that-
like, don't
Nigga, this
forget,
show is
let
getting
the show-
depressing.
don't forget you get your friends spayed or neutered. Don't forget to get your pets spayed or neutered.
And get your colonoscopy.
Keon Sloan, Rob Star 89, CG Green got some gifted subs. Horrible death too. Why did you spell it horrible? Like you're in Ludacris's use a hoe. That's the song.
Dude, it's Wednesday. Maybe he's high.
We'll see him punk got
Recipes.
fired.
Bray Wyatt, Terry Funk, Bob Barker died. Horrible death.
We gotta save that for like when JJ's on.
You know what?
Yeah.
Actually, you know what though? Going back to masterful lyrics, reach up for the sky to the hoe zone layer is a wonderful lyric from Ludacris in Use a Hoe. That is a great lyric. Ho, tell everybody, even the mayor, reach up to the sky for the hoe zone layer.
What the fuck is that?
That's Use a Hoe.
Oh.
Use a hoe. Ho!
Remember that
use
punk
a
bitch?
hoe.
And that's all I remember.
Yeah.
Is this
Oh, and then the end of this is not the pre-show. It's all pre-show. This is the end show though, because
Dang.
we are gonna have our NFL fantasy football draft in just a few moments. So this is the end of this show because everyone's dead is really the end of this show. Like the Gary Wright Dreamweaver, he's dead.
Oh, that.
Yeah. Steve Harwell dead. Somebody once told me is dead. Who's gonna be the next guy to die? Let's just take guesses. Not like to wish ill on anybody, but like statistically,
Who gonna die?
like I don't want Mel Brooks, but man, he's getting old. But he's still doing commercials, so I think he's
99.
fine. Yeah, I know.
Well-
I think he's fine. What's the other one? Who's the chimney sweep? From the Disney shows.
Dick Van Dyke?
Dick Van Dyke's still alive. That motherfucker's like 99 too.
I
You
laugh.
said-
Not Morgan Freeman.
Not
No,
Morgan
no.
Freeman.
Don't do that.
Morgan
I will
Freeman.
curse you. I'm just thinking of
I'm gonna die.
who should die next. I'm just
No,
like,
not should.
no.
Just who?
Who you think is gonna die next? I'm just like
I don't know, man.
Mitch McConnell.
I was about to say Mitch McConnell's computer is kind of in
He
like.
just been standing there looking at oblivion.
You know how when your computer screen would start randomly fading black? That's his
You gotta-
brain right
What's
now.
that? You get a kernel panic?
Hold on. The Windows.
James Earl Jones is kind of a good guess. 'Cause he's so tall.
Just fucking all the whole time.
Don't.
There you go. That's Mitch McConnell's brain just all the time. He wakes up in the morning.
Louise.
The one from California is not looking great either. I forgot her name.
Well, Jimmy-
Feinstein.
Who?
Dianne
Feinstein.
Feinstein.
Man, okay, you know what? Feinstein was fucking awesome back in the day. It's time to go. It's time to ride off into the sunset, Shane. I'm sorry. Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter crashed and cracked me up. All right, guys, I'm Jimmy Carter. I'm going to go away into hospice.
That's too harsh.
No, but like, I'm going to go away to hospice. It's my time has come. I've lived a long life. I love all of you. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate all of you. Time for me to go. And then he goes. And that motherfucker spent 7 months since he announced that he was going to die. And that motherfucker's still alive. And then, like, 2 weeks ago, they're like, it's starting to get to the end of the days. Like, he's almost gone. And he's still alive. Like, Jimmy Carter, you're cool, man. I appreciate everything you did. But you can go. You can go.
I mean, on the note of people looking rough and on the way out, I mean, there's still Jack Nicholson.
Gary Busey, Bam Margera. Bam Margera is a wild card, but you're not off, man. That guy's getting rough.
What's the Christopher Walken also looks kind of rough.
Christopher Walken.
I saw
Tim Curry.
Jack Nicholson at a Lakers game. I think it was early this year. No one has seen him.
Right.
Yeah, he showed up out of the blue. He looked a mess.
Yeah, he's elderly.
Like, fuck.
Like Al Pacino.
Al Pacino's making a new movie. He'll probably be fine.
Yeah, as long as you're working still, you're fine. Like Harrison Ford's got another 30 years left. Like he's still working.
I don't know about 30, maybe 20.
He doesn't have his vice is weed. He just gets high all the time. So it's not like Willie Nelson.
My plane.
Bruce Willis. No, but Bruce Willis just started dementia. But
stop it.
I'm voting Mitch McConnell. I'll vote Mitch McConnell. Actually, no, he's gonna fucking. He's gonna live
just 83 and having a kid right now.
That's right.
Who's the next one to pass? I'm not gonna go there.
I'm not gonna go there. You're gonna say Lizzo's banana, aren't you gonna say that?
I was gonna say Biden.
Nah, Biden. No, Biden's still doing shit.
Biden is 82 years old.
No.
When by the time he competes next year, Biden and Trump will be 82, 83.
Right, that's just stupid.
That's old as fuck.
That's ridiculous.
In other news today, Obama's gay.
No, he's not. No, he's not. What, dude? What kind of salacious nonsense where they're like, I had made love to Obama?
Fucking Tucker Carlson is doing an interview with some guy who had sex with Obama.
No, allegedly. Hold on. Let's not get the message shut down.
Allegedly, okay? He's saying he had sex with Obama. I'm like, why is that relevant now?
One,
he's not even in office.
One, why is that relevant now? Two, how are you going to convince people that you did that? Three, why would you want to be the guy that did that? Like, he'll just like, oh yeah, I'm the guy that Obama.
And if Obama's gay, so what?
Right. He's that much cooler.
He like dick.
Yeah, not only that, he's that much cooler. He legalized gay marriage, and he's got a killer three-point shot.
No, he didn't legalize gay marriage. No, he didn't.
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
What did he do?
He didn't legalize
What did you do? What did he do? So that way you can get him on a technicality.
Well, apparently he took dick, so that's what apparently he did.
We're getting out of here. All right, I'm gonna keep the stream going, but we're gonna outro and then go to a commercial break. And when we come back at 9:05ish or so, we're gonna start the show. Don't go anywhere.
Who wants some BBC?
Who that dude that slept with Obama?
Oh, he probably did.
Oh yeah, Obama's not. Look. If Obama's gonna be gay, and I'm not saying he is, but Obama's not the type to be topped. He would be the top for sure.
I feel like Michelle is the top right now as things stand.
Are you saying she likes strap-ons?
No. Yeah, you're just trying to masculinize black women. What's wrong with you? How dare you?
I think that Michelle has a way more dominant personality than Obama.
Just because she has strong as shit arms that she's proud of. She is fucking buff as shit. Doesn't mean
Obama
that
would do well.
Hey, some girls
come in my face.
Hey, I'm just saying, some girls that are strong-willed like to give it up in the bed. Not to give it up, but rather like to take a back seat in the bedroom to be a little bit less.
Not him describing Michelle Obama as being China.
What?
Rough in the bedroom? Are you a wrestler?
No, he's the one that said China.
I know no one said China. He said China. Damn, this is. I'm
saying Michelle likes to be tenderly loved. All right.
Is this going to take a turn for the worse at the end of this show?
And yes, I did ad block the term cuck. I don't know why. I just want to get rid of it in my chat. Not an idea, but no.
So
Obama
close to falling into a Sexcellence episode.
Let me be clear.
Hey, I'm down.
Hey, let me be clear. I am not one to get it done in the butt. I will be the one doing the butt.
Him doing the butt stuff.
Okay, what is that? Now you're just doing a stereotypical.
Just showed up.
No, don't get me started because I'll Rudy. You see, when a man loves a woman,
Obama and a man were making love. Bill Cosby just showed up.
You see, Rudy. No, I will not eat the booty. All right, Joey Bear 858. Eat the booty. It's not for me. You see. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
We'll be back, though. Be sure to stick around. We got another show coming for you. right after this. But if you're on audio, it's over, so just leave. Or forever hold your peace. But be sure you're not putting your ID when you're holding your piece into the computer, because then it'll be sold to offshore drilling.